So we will continue with our coverage, but for now we want to check out what's happening with Zinzi Kibiku. All right, Zinzi.
All right, good morning.
Do you have a lot of drama like that on what's trending today?
No. It's, well, in South Africa, yes, all right? We're going to, that whole issue of yesterday, the data bundles. Right now, South Africans have decided to do an entire social media blackout, which is really not an answer to this if you think about it. Okay. I'll explain why. Of course, Angelina Jolie is in Kenya for World Refugee Day. And then picture of the day, very sad. We'll take you to Algeria for that. And then Wild Thoughts. This one, can I just say, Betty is the one who recommended it.
No, it is so interesting online, but anyway, we'll see.
So she will have to take us through that one. Okay, but first of all, let's begin with this. So we know the whole issue of data bundles in South Africa. It is so expensive.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday, and in case you just didn't know, if data bundles in South Africa, 1 GB costs about
149 rands.
Yes, which is 1,188 Kenyan shillings. Yeah. If you convert that with the current value with rands, all right? So what we take here for granted for 500 Kenyan shillings.
So that's like double of what.
It's double, all right?
What we pay.
Well, it's exactly with 1,000, just 1,000. Leave alone the 188 extra. With just 1,000, I can get 3 GB.
Okay.
Okay, and if I add just a few to that, I'll get an entire 5 GB. Okay, so let's take a look at these comments over here, the feedback that we're getting, all right? So first of all, they've decided to do this whole thing, social media blackout, as a way of them voicing their concerns. But this is what really does it for me.
Social media blackout is like switching off electricity for the day to frustrate Eskom.
Eskom is sort of their KPLC.
Okay.
So do you understand that you're going to switch off your lights to stress KPLC? So you're going to switch off your data bundles to stress the likes of Vodacom, MTN. Is it really an ineffective answer?
Doesn't make sense.
Okay.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Sellouts.
Okay, because at the same time, it is still trending. Who is logging on if it's trending?
Oh yeah, actually.
Do you see?
Oh, who's logged on?
They are certain people who have betrayed this hashtag. And not just one or two, because for you to be trending at #1 in South Africa, it's quite a couple of people, right? Yeah. So the trick is people are switching off their data bundles, but then going to a Wi-Fi location. Okay? So surely South Africans, you know, social media blackout 21st of June, like I've told you, some are actually participating in it.
South Africa has been on a roll.
It has been. It has been. And we're still keeping an eye on that. Okay, so just very quickly, still on this issue of social media blackout, do you know there's an entire campaign around this? It's called Right to Know, all right? Which was also taken to Parliament in this regard. I just told you yesterday that you have the right to communicate. In this 21st day and age, you know, internet and communication, it's a basic human need, all right? So this is such a big issue. In fact, Parliament even held hearings last year to talk about this whole data cost that we're seeing crumbling South Africa, right? And they were told, the operation companies, if you don't do something about this, the National Assembly will have to do that for you, cut costs, okay? So here in Kenya, what we take for granted, for there, it's actually a big deal, okay?
It's a big deal.
The struggle is real for them.
All right.
Let's come back home to here in Nairobi. Angelina Jolie has been around. I'm hoping that she's still around for the World Refugee Day that we were celebrating yesterday.
Does she like sneak into the country?
She does that. She does that because this is not the first time. And as we're talking about this, you'll see this is not the first time. Just more specifically, she came to talk about this issue of refugees. But it's not only refugees. There's the issue that we've seen with the AU troops in around Africa and as well as the French peacekeeping troops that have been allegations of rape, all right? Here are young girls who, you know, see them and they see peace and they see security, but really for them it's never in regards to that. So Angelina Jolie has even called for investigations in regards to that.
Okay.
But still, on the issue...
So she met teenage girls?
She met teenage girls, around 20 of them. She had a chance to talk to them, also the troops as well, and she addressed the media at some point. In regards to this is also just earlier this week on March of 2017, she renewed her contract with the UNHCR as a special envoy, all right? This is not the first time she's working with the UNHCR.
Yes.
Between 2001 and 2012, she was a goodwill ambassador for them. So this is a journey that she's been doing for quite some time now, all right? And this is not the first time, again, she's in Kenya. In 2005, you remember, she was with Brad Pitt in Mombasa. That's when their fling started, and there was a whole big issue between Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston for the fans of Jennifer Aniston. You remember that one? But also in 2005, there were also rumors that they were coming to do a movie as well as adapt. One of their kids has also been adopted in Kenya. They have an Ethiopian kid and as well as a Namibian kid. That was just in 2005. In 2015, when they adopted the kid. In 2009, she also visited Kenya again, to be more specific, in Dadaab. where she came to visit Somalia refugees. Because this is not the first time we're seeing Angelina Jolie in Kenya.
Oh, wow. This picture.
This picture, I'm sure you've seen it if you're online.
It's so traumatic.
It is. And if you haven't seen it, we have the details. This is all the way in North Africa, more specifically Algeria. Now, our father decided to dangle his son on the 15th floor. Why? Because he wanted 1,000 comments on Facebook.
I can't even wrap my head around that.
Now, the court has decided to make sure that the father goes to jail for 2 years. In fact, on Facebook, he said in a quote, 1,000 likes or I drop him.
Gosh. I mean, okay, I hope he was not going to drop him, but even the thought of even just this.
Even though it is just a joke, this is too much.
This can't
This
be
is a
joke.
kid, 15th floor. Do you see how high that is, Betty?
I mean,
do you see how
this
high
picture is
that
just
is?
something else. I hate it. I just hate the picture so
And
much.
people in Algeria have been so mad, but at the same time, they were so glad that the government officials took immediate response once this went viral in Algeria. 1,000 likes. It's never that serious, folks.
I cannot even wrap my head around that.
It's never that serious. Okay? So, our last trend, courtesy of Betty.
Okay, so this is a video that Rihanna released a few days ago with DJ Khaled. Yeah. So now, I mean, so everybody's of course talking about how she looks, and remember there was a conversation that body shamers. I don't know if you about Rihanna that she's become fat. Is fat the new thing?
She
looks amazing.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, because I've seen the video, I think the video even looks more amazing.
Yeah.
For our audience, this is Rihanna on this side. No, wait.
Really?
Yes. The tattoo. Yes, the tattoo. Wait.
No. This is not really.
Do you see how good this is?
This
how
is someone
identical?
who's trying to wear the same things that Rihanna wore.
It is so good. And she does another one. This is the one that had me. For a moment, I could not tell.
Oh, wow. She's the same person?
She's the same person.
Wow, look alike.
All right.
But interestingly, DJ Khaled, he's on Sunday, everybody was just like, guys, let's not kid ourselves. You know it's DJ Khaled.
Where is that DJ Khaled photo? I had it somewhere
Because he's so crazy about his son. Takes his son to the concerts. Takes his son to shoot videos.
I got you, Betty. The son is on his album cover for Grateful.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, did your parents show you this much love?
No, I can imagine.
What is happening?
That's not even a quarter of this. This is too much.
He is obsessed in the most beautiful way.
But honestly, it's an obsession.
It's amazing. I think it's adorable.
Yeah, no, it is. Honestly, I want to be loved like that by my parents.
This child already has a career.
I know.
This child already has a career.
It's crazy. DJ Khaled, I mean, I think dads should sort of, yeah. He's so proud of his son, you know, everywhere.
And he hasn't done even anything. All he does is breathe, eat, and poop, and that's all. Surely.
He's on the album cover of.
I think it's adorable.
Interesting.
Okay,
adorable. Interesting.
So if you haven't watched that video for Wild Thoughts, go check it out.
Yeah.
If you ask me, Rihanna looks remarkable,
really.
and you will see how identical.
And shame on body shamers. She looks amazing. You know, people are calling her fat.
Really,
just like Rihanna is. Anyway, it's fine.
I know. They will always be there. So that literally brings us to the end of social media. We've gone to South Africa, came back here, took it to Algeria, and courtesy of Betty, we went all the way to America.
All right. Thank you very much, Zinzi Kibiku, for that. We'll see you again